Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Kiddin. I know it has been a while. I just got all up in my head. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do with the channel, what sort of content I wanted to make. And then it turned out a lot of content I wanted to make, I just wasn't at a place to do. For example, I wanted to do a lot of vlogs and such, but my life wasn't in the right place where I could vlog the kind of content that I wanted to do, or at least not continuously. But anyway, here we are back. And yeah, I just want to kind of jump back into the waters of YouTube, so to speak. I mean, I really enjoy making content, regardless whether it's 5 people watching or 5,000. It's definitely not 5,000. That would be nice. But I just think it's a really good creative outlet, creating, filming, editing. So I thought, why not? Anyway, I've been finding it really, really difficult to game lately. Every game I've wanted to play, I've ended up playing and I haven't enjoyed. I think a lot of that is the whole 220-ness of it all. Or, I suppose just modern gaming in general. All games these days are incomplete, and because of that, it feels like no matter what game I play or what game I'm looking forward to, it's just not really up to scratch. I mean, there's plenty of games that I love. For example, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is a great fighting game. It's one of those simple to pick up, difficult to master kind of games. It was worked on by, I think, some of the pros in the industry. So it's a really, really good game, and it's through no fault of their own. I believe there was a small team, small company, etc. Every now and then there's a new character out, you need to buy it or buy a season pass. The thing is, right, because I know there's a large amount of people out there who have a narrative that, you know, if you don't want to buy the rest of the characters, don't do it. I hear that, but I'm the sort of person, if I know there's other characters out, or there's other components of this game out there in existence, whether I necessarily want those characters or not, it now means that my package is incomplete. It's the same with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, right? There's characters that come out via DLC, and I know I'm never going to play with those characters, but I still feel like I have to buy them. Now that I have Smash Bros. Ultimate, I need to buy every character that comes out, because I need the game to be complete. Maybe that's a me problem, I accept that, but I need my package to be complete. They could bring out a DLC character tomorrow of a character I have no interest in, like Waluigi. I don't care about Waluigi, I really don't, I'm sorry. If they release him, I'll buy him, because I want my roster to be complete. When people come around to play it, I want them to say, oh, you got Waluigi, right? That made no sense. Oh, you have Waluigi, right? And I will say, yes, of course I have Waluigi. I have all the characters. I really can't say what word to say. Anyway, you see what I'm getting at, right? But technical difficulties, I don't know why. It's one of those days. I am really having one of those days. Stuff just is not working the way I want it to work. It is one of those days. But anyway, so I was saying I need my packages to be complete. And I feel that a lot of the things in gaming these days are incomplete. I was even looking forward to Marvel's Avengers. Now, I played the beta, I've seen the reviews, I've seen a lot of the feedback. I'm at the stage where I accept it's not a £60 game, at least not for me. If it is for you, that is great, but for me, it's just not a £60 game. That said, if someone bought the game for me, or I saw it really cheap, of course I'd pick it up. I want to play it, I want to jump back in that world. But again, it suffers from the same thing that so many of these games do. It's not complete. You're selling me an incomplete game, which would be fine if you was going to sell me the complete game later, or at least give the missing components to me for free, because I've already invested. But what you're doing is you're giving me an incomplete game, and then you're going to have to cheat to say you're going to sell me the rest, right? So you're going to release 3 characters, but if I want to customize these characters and, change your outfits, I need to buy this whole battle pass. And it feels like it never ends. Nowadays, buying a video game is like subscribing to a new anime, It's never going to end. You're just going to keep investing. I don't know, buying the Marvel's Avengers game is basically the equivalent of watching One Piece. When's it going to end? Nobody knows. I want to buy a game, right? Spend my money, my 50, my £60, whatever it is, and know I've now paid for this experience. I can now enjoy it at my leisure. But unfortunately, that's not how it is with the gaming industry anymore. And I guess I just have to accept that things have really changed. Those days are not there anymore. You can't just buy something and enjoy it, because it's just going to go on and on and on. And I'm just at a stage where I just don't have that patience. I don't have the time. And even when I can make the time, I don't have the patience of energy. Give me something like Mario Odyssey. I play it, I enjoy it, I put my money down, and I say thank you very much for my time. That was a wonderful experience. Good job. But this whole Marvel's Avengers, and I just hate loot boxes and such and games and the grind, and I don't have that energy anymore. I've put X amount of hours into things like Monster Hunter and other great franchises, and now I'm RPG'd out. I'm all tired of grinding, and I just want something simple. I can jump in, have fun. And I don't know if that game's there anymore. Something you can jump in with your friends as well. Marvel Avengers, it's a bit of a disappointment to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying it's not fun, but overall the package, it's a disappointment. I just want to have fun. Streets of Rage 4, great game. It's actually an amazing game. They're gonna release DLC though, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to buy those characters too. I just don't know. I fully accept this is not the game industry that I grew up with, and well, I've grown up with it, but it's not the game industry from my childhood, should I say? And that's something that I have to accept personally, and I don't know if I can anymore. And that's where I'm at with video games. So, at the end of the day, do I still enjoy video games? To a degree, and video games will always have a place in my heart. There's something about video games that when they're done right and when I'm in a specific headspace, really calm me down and help me relax. Then there's the other aspect of video games just remind me of how simple things were before we had the ability to exploit everything and everyone via the internet. And I'm just a bit tired and fed up. So anyway, I know this was my first video in a while, and I'm sorry to put everyone on a downer. That is not my intention at all. I just wanted to speak about something that was on my mind. I feel that speaking passionately about something makes for better content, rather than me just jumping on the latest wave and saying, let me talk about Ghost of Tsushima, or let me talk about this or that. Not to say it's not a great game. Personally, to me it's not. But, I appreciate why people like it. I get no enjoyment from it. Anyway, I digress. Thank you for tuning in. If you're tuning in, you can catch me on Twitter, all that jazz like everyone else. Also, you can catch me on Free Hearts, another channel that me and my friends do. I know, right? Because your channel's so big, Josh. Like, why not go and create another one? I know. What can I say? I like recording stuff. Anyway, guys, take care. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. Be good to each other. And, yeah, hopefully, see you soon. You dig?